1. The straight right just misses. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. A perfect counter lands. Just misses with that jab. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
This is that place you want to say, I fought them, I've been there, and now we are here.
Beautiful counter punch. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Counter punch. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Take the round off.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
And he scores with the counter. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
The bell rings and we start the third. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter shot. They drop their guard, they get caught. counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. They exchange punches. Catch and shoot. Drop the guard now. What do you think of that decision? This is a high-octane battle. One punch could change everything in this battle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like...
Right, let's go out then.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down.
It's a terrible round, that is.
On to the 5th we go. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A straight right just misses. Berlanga's in trouble. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and I don't don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That right hook not connecting. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Got him there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs a...
Win this round. You had everything in the back.
On to the 6th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That counter shot lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
It's all offense all the time. Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. No rest for the weary. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity.
Close to this fight.
There's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Misses with the straight left. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter shot. Those counter Power punches have to hurt. Missing with the hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds. Hold it right there. The chosen one might be ready to go. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. What would you tell? And we enter the 8th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
How about that time counter shot? Sugar Ray is down on the canvas, and he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the guts took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You continue.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. The 3 judges agree, and we've got it.